burning it down. Kalen stepped into the open, dagger drawn, his coat swirling in the storm. Behind him, the parents formed a circle around their children, shielding them from the crawling dark. The siege had begun. Snow whipped sideways, stinging skin, but the real cold came from the things crawling toward them, limbed silhouettes whose joints bent the wrong way, their faces stretched like masks of wet paper. The Hollow Prince's nightmares had taken form. Kalen stood in the center of the courtyard, the children huddled behind the wall of parents. His dagger glowed faintly in the storm, its edge etched with runes meant to cut through the soul, not flesh. He placed his other hand on a pouch at his belt, feeling the coarse, warm texture of the dead king's ash. "Hold them," he shouted to the parents, "no matter what comes. Don't let the shadows touch them." The blacksmith roared, swinging a hammer into the first nightmare that lunged forward. The blow shattered its chest into smoke, but the pieces reformed, writhing in the snow. Others tried to climb over the parents, their fingers reaching like hooked wires. Kalen drew a wide circle in the snow with the ash. Inside the ring, he planted 3 obsidian stakes, each carved with a sigil. "You'll burn with me," the Hollow Prince's voice hissed from all directions. The snowflakes slowed in midair, then began to fall upward, as if the world was reversing. "No," Kalen muttered, slicing his own palm and letting the blood drip into the ash. "You'll burn alone." He began to chant in the old tongue, short, biting syllables that cracked the air. The children whimpered, clutching at their parents' coats, but none could look away. The spirit's hand lashed forward, a streak of darkness that split the circle. Ash blew away in the storm. 2 children staggered toward him, eyes silvering again. The gaunt woman, first to join Kalen, threw herself in front of them, arms outstretched. The shadow struck her instead, and she fell, her breath steaming once before going still. The parents closed the gap, faces streaked with snow and grief, holding the line tighter. Kalen slammed his dagger into the center of the circle, picked his arrow, dips the head in the ash. It flared, the light turning from red to blinding white. He shoots. The Hollow Prince screamed as the arrow met him, a sound like glass shattering underwater. His form convulsed, fragments peeling off and burning away in the white light. The nightmares collapsed into piles of snow, lifeless. The wind died. When the light finally faded, the Hollow Prince was finally gone. The courtyard was silent, except for the sound of parents gathering their children. Some knelt in the snow, sobbing in relief. Others stood still, staring at the body of the gaunt woman. Kalen retrieved the dagger, slipping it into his coat. He looked at the freed children, then at the dark palace behind them. "Don't let it be filled again," he told them. "Spirits like him are always waiting for an open door."